Hi everyone, welcome to another update to the physical vehicle project. This week I've done quite a few things. The first of them is I noticed that the poly count on the wheels will affect drastically the FPS I was getting in game. And so what I've done was reduce the poly count as much as I could. And in the meantime, I also fixed the smoothing groups on the rims so that it looks better a little bit. Next thing I did, the stalling system. So let me just turn off the automatic transmission. Now if I test this, and you can see, let's switch to first gear. Now if I just go to second gear and release the gas, brake a little bit, and now see, when I try to give some gas again, I wasn't going fast enough for the second gear, so the engine stalled and I have to press J or G to start it again. Oh, and I have to hold the brakes too. That's it. And now I can start all over again. So that prevents the player from actually going from neutral to fifth gear without problems. So you have to actually downshift as you slow down so that you don't stall the engine. Another thing I did was the automatic transmission, and then as you can see, I've actually exposed a few variables onto the pawn itself. So the automatic transmission, you don't have anything to do. It'll upshift and downshift on its own when it feels like you need to. And to go on reverse, you have to hold the right mouse button and press W to give it some gas again. And when you release it, it goes forward again. Now, something else I did was add a automatic camera rotation. This only affects the outside camera. What it does is it forces the camera to stay behind the vehicle with quite a bit of camera lag as soon as you're moving, but when you come to a stop, you can look around the vehicle. And if you go on reverse, it will place the camera in front so that you can see behind the vehicle. Now I prefer to keep it off to be able to look at the wheels when I'm going, but for a game that could be a nice feature. And I've also changed the way that braking works. Instead of cutting the angular velocity, I simply apply a angular damping, so that's a little bit less glitchy. What else? As requested, I added a steering limit curve, meaning the faster you go, the smaller the angle limit will be on the steering. So for example, if at 1 km/h you can steer 45 degrees, at 100 km/h you can only steer 15 degrees. And same for the steering speed. And hopefully that will make the vehicle a little easier to control at high speed. I have also changed the friction, because it seems to be slipping all the time, and you could probably raise that up to 3 or 4 even, and see what kind of result that give you. Now, lastly, what I've done was add a little bit of color customization to the vehicle. So you can see I can make the vehicle a nice red. And then the rims are chrome color right now, but I can have them painted and then select the color I want the rims to be. And this is done using simple material instances. So I put the paint material and all of them in a separate folder, because every single vehicle you implement with this project is going to use them. And so if you just open up the blueprints, go into the construction script, you can see right there. So these are just variable placed into the aesthetic group. And the reason I've done that in the construction script instead of at big and play in the event graph is that by doing it in construction script, it actually happens even inside the editor, so that you can see the changes in the editor and not just in game. Okay, so last thing for this video, the next video is actually going to be a tutorial on how to use this blueprint to add your own vehicle inside the game. And so I'm hesitating between these two vehicles. Yeah, the one on the left is a Camaro SS from Chevrolet, and it's quite similar to the one we already have, but not quite the same. The interior looks pretty cool. And the other one would be the Cobra. Which is kind of cool too. So one of these two vehicles will get added to the project as I make the tutorials about it. And so if you have a preference, just let me know in the comments of the video or on the thread on the forum. There again, this update is available for download onto the forum. The link will be in the description of the video. So thanks for watching and have a good day.